Hey everybody, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing kind of a chatty, get ready with me. The look I have in mind is kind of like an everyday, but like everyday like glam. I'm not 100% sure, but obviously it'll be in the title, whatever I figure it out as. I don't know, maybe it won't be. Anyways, I'm going to be using, for my eyes, my Lorac Pro 3 palette, and just kind of going from there. And a number of you guys have been asking for kind of like full face tutorials because I usually just do eyes. And so I'm gonna do like a full face, kind of chat with you guys. It's like Saturday morning. This afternoon I'm meeting up with one of my friends and we're going to go and like film some videos together. And I'm gonna do some Christmas shopping. So I just thought this would be like you and me hanging out on a Saturday in my room as I'm kind of getting ready for a fun day. So I've already done my moisturizer, and my moisturizer I've been using lately is the Clarins Multi-Active Day and Night Creams. So this is the day one, the night one's like over there. And so yeah, anyways, my skin feels just hydrated and good. I actually put that on like a little while ago, so I'm just gonna add just a little bit more. Because it's just really dry outside and it's like winter and I don't like it. So let's just add just a little more moisturizer never hurt. Ever since I've been getting over my cold, I've just been feeling really dry in my T-zone. So I'm like under my eyes. Okay, so now for my primer, I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Primer. And again, the reason I like this one is because it's hydrating. And I just find in especially Canadian winters, like especially downtown Toronto, we get so many wind tunnels. And I just find our winters like just so dry and just drying on your skin that I just want to be able to put in a little extra hydration just whenever, like wherever throughout my routine I can do that. For my foundation, it is no surprise I'll be using my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. This is one of like the only foundations where I'm not the palest shade. But it's because number 2 is just a tiny bit more like neutral warmish. I'm almost out of this. Of course, using my beauty blender. So I'm just gonna kind of like tap this around my face. For concealer, I'm gonna be using my Too Faced Born This Way in Very Fair, which is the palest shade. And I love this one because it's infused with coconut water. So again, it's just really hydrating. And so I'm going in mostly under my eyes. Okay, so I really appreciate all of you guys who have been like commenting on my videos and like tweeting at me to feel better. Like I'm feeling so much better. I'm still not 100%. You can probably hear my voice, but I am definitely better than I was last weekend. Like last weekend was horrible. Now it's been a little while since I've had my brows done. I need to get them done next week, but first I just start by using a little spoolie to kind of groom them. And I really love my ColourPop brow pencil in Taupe. But before I start actually doing my brows, I'm just going to just take out a few little hairs. Now when you're touching up your brows, like between sessions, don't touch the shape. You're just looking for the few little hairs that like really you know don't belong. So now I'm gonna go in with my Taupe pencil. And again, just grooming out those brow hairs. And then just put just a little bit up because you can't retract this. And then I'm just going to start by doing like a little straight line at the bottom here. And a little straight line at the top. And I'm just really filling my natural. And then I'm going to start in the inside of my brow, kind of thicker part, doing just little upward ticks. Because, you know, you want it to look like hair. So now today, because I really want my makeup to last all day, I'm going to go in with my Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 3 and just kind of use it almost like a brow, like a setting gel, and just kind of gently fluff it through my brows. Going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and using this nice middle shade here. So now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and my beauty blender, and I'm going to bake. So I like to draw a line kind of under the contour there, and then under my eyes. And then finally I like to set my nose. And kind of up here. Okay, so now we're just going to let this bake, and while it's baking, I'm just going to go and make myself a cup of tea. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have made my tea. The mug says, I think you're foxy. Got just a nice David's green tea in there. So I'm just going to use this big dense brush to kind of remove the bacon. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, and I'm going to put it all over my lid, and for this I like to use my fingers. So I just kind of rub both two of my fingers in, a little pot, use one finger per eye. And I like this because it's both a primer and kind of like a concealer in one. Now because I want my eyeshadow to literally be flawless, I'm also just going to set that Painterly using a little bit of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I don't often do this, but it's a great step if you have time. So now we need some bronzer. So of course I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow and just my nice big large powder brush from Urban Decay. I love this because it's just so great, kind of like this brush is just so good at kind of getting in that hairline. And I already look just so much more alive. So now I'm going to kind of pause on my face, and I'm just going to head in to my eyeshadow. Because I like to do my blush and my highlighter kind of afterwards, because then I feel like I can better pair what I'm trying to do. So as I mentioned, we're using the Lorac Pro 3 palette. And I'm starting off with my MAC 217 brush. I'm going to start by putting Pink Nude right here all over my lid. Using the same brush, I am going to put Clay, which is this one right here. So now again, using the same brush. The reason, by the way, the reason I like to keep on using the same brush in this look is because I like kind of just everything blending nicely together. So we're going to use this beautiful burgundy like amethyst shade in my outer crease. So now I'm going to hop over to my Lorac Gold palette, and I am going to put Unleashed, which is this shade right here, on my lid using the same brush. Honestly, like I love this brush because it can do anything. So I'm just gonna hop off camera to do my eyeliner. Now the reason I'm doing that is I will one day show you how I do it, but I just don't have like the right table set up to do it in front of the camera. So I need someone to help me film that, and usually I'm just filming alone. So I'm just curling my lashes using my little rose gold Tweezerman lash curler. By the way, I'm gonna have an upcoming giveaway, probably on Instagram. And I just 3 times up the lash, just give it a little squeeze. Guido lashes, because they're just like, to me, the epitome of like natural pretty. Take the first pair, take their companion glue, which is like literally the best lash glue I've ever used. And I'm just gonna come in. Then using my tweezers, just kind of grip them in the middle. And so I'm just going to give this a minute to settle in before I add mascara. And I'm going to go with my MAC False Lash Mascara, just to kind of help blend my real lashes in with these. Now, before I do my bottom lash mascara, I'm going to complete my eye look using my Makeup Forever Aqua XL eyeliner pencil in ME42, which is a nice like shimmery bronze shade. I'm just going to do my bottom. And then again, back in with my false lash mascara on the bottom lashes. Now for my blush, I'm going to be using my Burberry. That's an eyeshadow. This is why dust bags are annoying. Now for blush today, I just want something that's like a nice warm pop of color. So I'm going to be using my Estee Edit The Barest Blush in number 2 Koi Coral. And I'm just going to use my small tapered highlighting brush from Luxie. Now what I always do is I always do a little bit more blush than I want on purpose, because I just like kind of blending it in a little bit with my beauty blender. It's fun, it just makes it all look a little more natural. And then to complete my look, I'm going to layer my highlights. So I'm going to be using first my Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector Poured Champagne Pop. And for this I like to take 2 fingers and you gotta rub it around a little bit to kind of warm up the product. I start by just kind of And then what I do when I really want my glow to pop, like today, I then take my champagne pop in the powdered one, which I broke mine, I need to buy a new one. And then I just take my brush, my fan brush, and just go to town. So I'm going to start with my Gosh Spice lip liner. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to be using my D for Danger by MAC. Now I actually don't have a lip liner that matches this lipstick. Maybe I'll buy one today. So instead I like to use a nice deep warm nude. And there you have it, okay, this started off as an everyday glam look. It's just glam. So this is just my like glam kind of holiday look. I hope you like it. I obviously do. I love it when I have a nice bold berry matte lip because it just makes me want to smile, you know? So yeah, anyways, I hope you like this look. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, if you have any questions, just leave them down below. Bye.